tutorial. Today I'm going to be sharing a tip that I don't think I've ever shared before. So I do it in my skincare routine that I don't know why I've never shared with you. So if you are sensitive to exfoliation and really feel like you want a different way that's a little more gentle, this tip's for you. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, so I've noticed that recently I have really many times throughout the week really opted for like a much more gentle routine at night. And I've been going back to kind of an old way that I've exfoliated for many years, and it's just so weird that I've never told you guys. So this is for people that if you feel like you cannot exfoliate, it's just in general, it bothers your skin, you're super sensitive, and it just doesn't work for you. No acids work for you, and even if you just want a very gentle way of exfoliating and cleansing at the same time, this tip is for you. Okay, so all you're gonna need is your Tatcha, any cleansing oil, but it has to be a cleansing oil. So any cleansing oil that you want. So I'm obviously gonna take my Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil. And I like to do this in the morning. So in the morning, I don't always wash my face. Sometimes I just splash some water on it and go into my routine. Some mornings I will do this. And so what I'm gonna do is I have just my fully 100% bamboo cotton rounds, or not cotton rounds, bamboo rounds. And I've just put on a couple pumps of the cleansing oil. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to literally go on dry skin, and I'm going to do in small micro motions, and I'm going to do this all over the face. Now, I like to do this in the mornings because, in the evening, if I have makeup on or something like that, you want to remove that first, and then you can just do your regular routine. So if you want to do this in the evening, you absolutely can. You just want to remove your makeup first and then go into this. So look I'm just doing very small micro movements, and I'm not pushing hard. This is the whole thing about this, guys, is I am not going very hard at all. Look at that. Can you see that? That is like pure dirt. Which is so weird because I washed my face last night. So the cleansing oil is clear. Oops, I'm dumping it all over the place. And I'm just getting a new cotton pad. And I want to make sure that you get your neck and your décolleté. And take your time with this. It's very light pressure, and it is just a very gentle way of exfoliating. This is great for someone that has a damaged barrier, and I have a whole video on damaged barriers, so if you want to look that up, you can, to see if that's something that you are suffering with. Just like that. Oh my gosh, it's still so crazy. And I go through about 4 cotton pads to do this. And the reason why this is a gentle exfoliation, A, you're using a oil cleanser, so it's going to give more slip to the skin. B, you're using this bamboo pad, and you can use your reusable ones too if you would like. I will link everything in the description box of what I'm using and where to get these pads. But these have no cotton in them, so there's nothing that's going to be harmful to the skin and cause micro tears or anything like that. So this is all I do, and then you have using this cotton pad, which is doing small, gentle exfoliation on the skin. And this is great for people that have rosacea, really sensitive skin, acids don't work for you, and then you just really want to, just feel like it's hydrated to the nth and a lot smoother texture. And I usually take, 3-4 minutes to do this until I feel like my skin is ready to rock and roll. All right, so now I have wet my cotton pad, and I'm just gonna gently remove this. Now, of course, you can splash your water with some splash your face with some water and go ahead and get this off. Or if you're just gonna put moisturizer on, it's actually not the worst thing in the world to go ahead and slap that moisturizer on over this and just go to bed. But I like to remove it, and then I go into my regular morning routine. And it just feels so good to the skin. It feels like my skin has been obviously gently exfoliated, but the texture of my skin is so much better than it was just a few minutes ago. And look at, my skin is not red. There is no irritation. I know my skin is now clean. It is now exfoliated. And I do this, I don't know, sometimes 2 to 3 times a week. It just depends on how my skin is feeling at that time. Sometimes I do it several times a week. It just really depends on what I want for my skin. But look, it's glowy, it's dewy, it's not red, it's not irritated. So let me know if you're gonna try this. Let me know if you actually already do this or if this is brand new to you. I thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.